everybody, and welcome once again to W3L Wrestling Showdown here in the W3L network. Thanks for joining us, thanks for subscribing. I mean, come on, I say it every week, you're bound to hit the subscribe button, right? One button click, that's all it is, and you'll never miss an episode. And consider last week, we brought you Mac and Grado for goodness sake. I told you about our next bunch of live events as well. Do you want to know more about them? Okay, I'll recap the dates a little later on. But before we do that, if you're a long-time fan of W3L Wrestling Showdown, if you watch us every week, and I really hope you do, you'll know that there has been issues between bad boy Liam Thomson and the king of catch, Aspen Faith. I'm sure you saw what happened on Championship Showdown and their match just a matter of weeks ago. Liam Thomson's not happy. He feels cheated by Aspen Faith breaking the rules, so Liam's asked to throw the rulebook out of the window. He's challenged Aspen Faith to a street fight match, and that is what we are going to see. Now, as you all remember, what do you mean it started already? Liam's attacked him back. Apparently the fight started anyway. We need to go at ringside. Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordy, City Wrestling Showdown, and the street fight match has already got started. It broke out backstage. Liam Thomson and Aspen Faith runs out in the ring post with a dustbin on his head. Decided not to wait around for the bell, not to wait for instructions, and they've gone straight at it. Now, being a street fight, anything goes, there's no disqualifications, counters, that kind of thing. Liam Thomson clearly more popular of the two, and if you saw us 3 weeks ago on Wrestling Showdown, you'll have seen Thomson versus Faith in that one-on-one singles match. Aspen Faith goes cheated to pin Liam Thomson in that contest. But here we have this rematch. Thomson wasn't happy about the fact that Faith had to put his feet in the ropes to score the pin. So instead, he issued a challenge for a street fight. Faith went for it, and this is what we have. And I mean, chaos has erupted, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. And Thomas Kearns has got his hands full. He did last time when they were in a singles match. They had a tremendous contest, back and forth. Neither man could really gain a clear advantage, and it took Faith putting his feet on the ropes to get the victory. So this time they've thrown the rulebook out the window, and that sadistic streak of Aspen Faith's, the way that he can like snap, that look behind his eyes I've mentioned before, that comes into play here, and he can just do whatever he needs or wants to do because there's no rules to stop him. Obviously the same goes for Liam Thomson, but as Aspen Faith just throws a bend and it lands right on his leg as well, it's going to slow down the speed of Liam Thomson. Of course, these things are entirely legal. Normally they wouldn't be in this kind of match, or in a normal match I should say, but being a street fight, anything goes. As Faith's trying to hook Liam Thomson around the ropes, and he's got him in a version of the camel clutch using the ropes. And of course, it was back at our Championship Showdown special. We saw these two men challenging the Noble Lions for the tag team title. You see Faith decides not to use the bin, just put his foot right in the throat of Liam Thomson. Thomson and Faith lost the match. Aspen Faith attacked Liam Thomson after the match. I'm sure you know the history of that by now. And again, 3 weeks ago they wrestled one-on-one. It could have gone either way. It was Faith cheating, and now he's got another bin. He just launches at Liam Thomson. And of course, anything can go. They can brawl anywhere in the building if they so wish. We'll do what we can to keep track of that for you. As Thomson gets run into that metal ring post. Now you may notice he's got some tape on his back. He didn't have that in the last match they had a couple of weeks ago, one-on-one, but did during the tag team match. The reason is Thomson had tweaked his back in training in preparation for the tag team title match, and it became something of a target. His back wasn't too bad when he faced Aspen Faith in the singles match, although it's going to be a lot worse now. During their match 3 weeks ago here on Showdown, he injured it again, just pulled a bit of a muscle, so he's got that tape on to try and ease it. But being run at the metal post twice will not help in the slightest. It's basically like a large target, and he needs it for mobility to help ease the muscle pain he's got, and it's nothing too serious, just a little bit, enough to compromise him slightly. so the tape definitely helps, but it adds a bullseye to him. As Aspen Faith catches him, I think Thomson's going for some sort of body press here, but the King of Catch has managed to catch him, quite literally, and has got him in a bear hug. Not a move you'd normally associate with Aspen Faith, but he's got those arms locked in. Of course, Thomson's back's weakened, so any extra damage to it is going to be, agony to him. He's got a wrench. I think Thomson may be about to pass out. Thomas Kearns is right there, and he's checking him. The arm's going down. If it goes down 2 more times, he's done. And that's twice. I think Liam Thomson's unconscious. No, he's not. There's still fight left in him. This crowd chanting for Liam, getting behind the bad boy, quite rightly too. Firing away some forearms. Ducks the clothesline and stops short. I think he's going to get back dropped. Saw what was happening, turns into a backslide. Faith will be a bit too fresh though, and right in the boots of Aspen Faith, who once again targets the back. That side backbreaker. In for the cover. And Liam Thomson rolling to try and ease the pain to get off his back, but he rolled the wrong way. If he'd rolled the opposite direction, he would have gone into the ropes and probably to the floor actually. But of course it made it a bit easier for Aspen Faith to score that pinfall attempt. Faith sitting Liam Thomson on the top rope. You have to think that everybody in W3L is watching this one, because whoever comes out of this match as the winner surely is going to be challenging at some point for the heavyweight title, or at least getting themselves in position for it. And it could be either of these men. Both men have definitely got the tools to do that. Thomson trying to fight out with this superplex attempt here. Faith determined, he's not giving up though. And down goes Aspen Faith. Not as bad as falling to the floor, but bad enough. Runs into a boot. And Thomson lands a nice swinging DDT, but is unable to follow up. If he was able to roll over and cover Aspen Faith, he may have got a pinfall, or maybe a near fall anyway. But the damage he's taken by being run into that ring post has slowed him down. Faith being dropped in his head has slowed him down, of course. Thomas Kearns applying this count. Both men back to their feet. And it's Thomson that strikes first with that forearm, but Faith retaliates with one of his own. Look at this, trading shots. I think Thomson's just about got the better of it, but Aspen Faith cuts him off with a kick right to the midsection. Thomson off the ropes and hits a clothesline, just runs right through him, and again and he throws himself through the air with that clothesline and takes down Aspen Faith this time. And that's been the hallmark of this match, and really the last one they had as well. They're so evenly matched. Their matches are back and forth. Neither man ever gains a sustained advantage. As Aspen Faith gets power slammed, looked like he landed right in the back of his head, but somehow he's able to kick out. And it looked for all the world that was more like a Northern Lights powerbomb than an actual power slam. It's like he got brainbustered. It's going to slow down his momentum. Faith really slow to get up. Thomson perched, and Aspen Faith just caught him in the midsection and no more. Could go for that powerbomb, and right on the bad back, Liam Thomson's finished surely. But no, he's not. Powering out of it just though. That must have taken so much out of it. The way he arched his legs and kicked out, you know he used everything he had. That's bound to have tweaked his spine. That's bound to have pulled the muscles in his back as he's had to force Aspen Faith off him after being powerbombed on this hard canvas. Faith going into the ring, and what's he found? He's found a chair. Of course, used under a wrestling ring, it's just used as storage because, I mean, it's empty space basically. So he's found a chair, and again, this is perfectly legal in this match. Thomas Kearns just throwing some words of caution at him, but of course, he can't really do anything. Thomson gets out the way, hits the backcracker, and for the cover. Thomson's beaten so many people with this one, but he doesn't beat Aspen Faith. And I don't think Faith's worn down quite as much. Maybe it's because when Thomson lands it, he himself is landing on the canvas. Maybe he didn't hit it as hard as he would normally because he's got to watch his back as well. Regardless, whatever it was, he did not get the pinfall. But he's going up the top rope, could be about to hit that body press. And Faith cuts him off. Again, that would normally be a disqualifiable offence, or at least get a stern warning, but in this match, it's all good. And Thomson nailed right in the midsection and across the head with a chair. Aspen Faith wraps this one up. Liam Thomson's defeated, but somehow he's not. A shoulder popping off the canvas. Aspen Faith, apoplectic it looks like, cannot believe he's just driven a chair in the head to Liam Thomson, and yet he still kicks out. But this is how much it means to the bad boy, and how much the crowd are on his side as well. Because he wants to prove he's a force in W3L. He wants to prove that he can be a high-ranking challenger, and he also wants to prove that out of the two men, he's the better man and get some revenge on Aspen Faith. But obviously he's not going to do that by being hit with a chair and getting pinned. And Thomson's out. Faith is struggling to get him to his feet. Going for the powerbomb again. And trying, hang on. And Liam Thomas with the backdrop. Just and no more. This crowd trying to get in the best position to see what's going on. He barely got Aspen Faith over, and I think what that's taken out of his back after all it's gone through today in this match. But Faith's got the chair. Oh, right in the face. Aspen Faith takes the chair in the face, and a middle rope backcracker. Liam Thomson goes to the cover, and he defeats his nemesis Aspen Faith. So Liam Thomson scores a popular victory in their street fight here on Wrestling Showdown.
Bad boy Liam Thomson gaining a modicum of revenge over the king of catch, Aspen Faith. I'm sure we've not heard the last from either man, and they will both be gunning for a shot at the heavyweight championship surrounding the line, I have no doubt. Now, of course, last week here on Showdown, I revealed our next set of live events to you, and I'll do it again, because I'm sure some of you were listening, some of you weren't, and I'm sure you will need reinforced as to when those dates were. So, have you a pen? Good. Make a note of these dates. Our next live event comes on February the 2nd. We go to Berwick upon Tweed, a place we've been to numerous times before. The following night we're going to be debuting in Todmorden. So if you're around there, come and see us. The day after that, we have got two shows in the one day. We're in both Kippax and Guiseley, so if you're in either of them, come out and see us. But then on Sunday, February the 5th, it's our annual Remedy event. It happens in Buckhaven, and it's one that you really do not want to miss. The following week sees us go to Wester Hales on February 10th. On February 11th we're in Newcastle. Before February 12th we go to High Valley Fields. Tickets and information for all these live events are available from our website. We're at W3LWrestling.com. Make sure you've liked us on Facebook, following us on Twitter as well, because you've got all the latest up-to-the-minute information as it happens. Use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Of course, subscribe to this channel so you'll never miss an episode. And make sure you're going to be with us in the coming weeks for one or all of these live events if you can. And be sure you're here in 7 days' time, which will bring you even more Wrestling Showdown.